Not at all.
In some ways, maybe.
No.
High school was mostly focused on getting people out into small, menial jobs around town.
I don't think I paid as much attention in high school as I should have, honestly. Oh, I don't need this, I don't need this. But I do think that I'm able to make up for it in college also, so.
My English teacher taught me how to write. That was fine. But when I say they taught me anything about sex or drugs, except not to do it because I went to Catholic school, yeah, they didn't really prepare me at all.
I do, in fact. I made a lot of lifelong friends in high school, and I don't want to lose them, so I keep in touch with them regularly.
Honestly, when I first started college, I was like, yes, we're all gonna be friends forever. I haven't talked to any of them in about 6 months.
I tried to, but they don't get back to me. I'm the weird liberal arts guy that went off to a liberal arts college.
The best one was actually on skip day, probably.
Senior skip day.
Like the dances too, like I was always really bad at dances because I wouldn't show up with a date, but I didn't show up with a date at the end of the dance.
A bunch of my friends and I got together and we tubed down a little creek. It was 15 minutes away from the high school.
When the new pope was elected, because this is a Catholic school, it was my junior year, my religion teacher, he ran up and down the halls yelling white smoke.
Bad experience was, there's just one jerk. Well, I won't say jerk because he was a very good person. He just wasn't a good person in my eyes. He took a big cup of ketchup. I was wearing a white pressed shirt with a tie. He thought it'd be funny to take a paintbrush and flick the ketchup at me while I wasn't looking at lunch. So I was walking around half a day with ketchup stains on the back of my shirt.
There were 3 girls who were really, really, really harsh on me, and they thought it'd be fun to make a song about my hair because they thought it was greasy. So they talk about oil and grease and all this in a song right behind me, and I'd see them, like I'd be at lunch with my friends and I'd see them pointing me out to look for me so they could get right behind me when we're like leaving the lunchroom.
I guess when I broke up with my girlfriend, that was like bad. Like the only girlfriend I had in high school, that was just really bad. It was awkward.
I learned not to take stuff so seriously, honestly. When you look back on it, the things that you thought were so serious, life-determining, really they mean nothing. It's not the end of the world if you embarrass yourself in front of a boy.
The Pythagorean theorem.
Doctrine. How to say a Hail Mary.
If you like this video, please press like.
If you want to see more from us, please subscribe to our channel.
And leave us a comment.